All my life, I wanted to see my father. I wanted to know my father. I wanted to touch my father. I was born out of wedlock, the son of an unwed mother. She didn't know who my father was. My father was never there when I was born. I've not known him since. When I was 6 years old, my mother abandoned me. I spent the next several years in 8 different foster homes. In the first home I was in, I watched my foster father beat my foster mother to death with a hammer. In the second home I was in, my foster father sexually abused me. I grew up with a very poor image of a father. There are in this world 500 million children who go to bed every night in a home without a father. There are millions of other children who have no home. And there are millions of other people who have grown up without a father who loved them or a father who ever gave them a sense of approval. Maybe that's why St. Augustine said that there is in all of us a father-shaped hunger. Augustine said that God has created us for himself, and we will be restless until we're at rest in him. Every one of us, in the deepest parts of our soul, long for a heavenly Father. Pascal said that within every one of us is a God-shaped vacuum. That void is so big, that emptiness so huge within us, that only God can fill a God-shaped emptiness. That's why I think we long to know God. Before he died, the great American entertainer Jackie Gleason was interviewed on a television talk show. The host asked him a question. Jackie, he said, you've seen everything, you've done everything, you've made millions of dollars. But is there something that you still want to see, that you still want to do? And Jackie looked at him and said, what I really want more than anything is to see the face of God. And then he quietly said, but I don't know how to get to heaven to see God. There are a lot of people, maybe you're one of those, who wishes you knew how to get to heaven, who wishes you knew how to know the Father who created you, who made you for himself. There's a longing within us all. And I want to challenge you to do the most important thing you can ever do, to make the most important study you could ever make. It's called theology, a combination of 2 Greek words, theos, which means God, and logos, which means a word about God, the study of God. If you will take the time to study God, you will find the deepest longings of your heart satisfied. You will find the emptiness filled. You will find the God who created you in his image, and you will know all there is to know about yourself by knowing your Father in heaven. You can't do anything more important. The writer of the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible, the wisest man that ever lived, King Solomon, said, God has set eternity in our hearts. So I call you to search eternity for the Father who loves you and wants to know you.